steps for our own campaign here at UC Davis.
Hello again, y'all. I'm sure most of you probably saw the poll that was circulated. Quick show of hands of anyone who didn't see or take a poll. Okay, we got a plan for that here in a minute. So just to kind of get everyone on the same page, earlier this week, as part of the statewide COLA campaign planning from Santa Cruz, they circulated a letter asking anyone, any grad worker, or any TA in a position at any campus that would sign a pledge to go onto a grade withholding for winter quarter in the event that the university followed through with their threats of retaliation, which we would know about hopefully soon, but maybe it might be Monday. We'll find out more, obviously, as the end of the day approaches. So what we did earlier this week is we circulated a poll to as many grad students as we possibly could, and actually the whole campus. We wanted to see where things are at, not just with the grad community, but the undergrads as well, and the faculty, to see where solidarity was at. So we called it an exploratory poll, a straw poll, and I just wanted to share those results with you because they clearly indicate that something really promising is brewing here at Davis. So, we'll talk about next steps after this in the GA, but I just wanted to give everyone a good quick breakdown of where things are at. So, of the respondents who participated in the poll for either a grade withholding for winter quarter or even a full teaching strike, over 60% of respondents said that they would commit to a strike or said they were interested in going on strike. Over 60%. That's a big number, right? That's hundreds of folks committed to doing that. Over 300 people in absolute numbers. So we know that this is a big grad community, so we're going to need to build that and get that snowball effect going. And we'll talk about what we're going to do in the General Assemblies. And then in addition to that, can folks hear me? Am I loud enough? Yeah. In addition to that, there were almost 800 people that said they would commit to organizing with us in other ways if they couldn't go on a TA grade withholding strike. So that included coming to rallies like this, and obviously you folks kind of committed to that because there's hundreds of people here. If that would be doing outreach, doing departmental organizing in their departments. And that's, like I said, almost 800 people. And that's within less than 48-hour window, because I don't know if any of you saw that late last night we actually began to have some technical errors and Google closed out our Gmail account and we lost that poll. That poll was going to actually go till this morning, but it ended up getting shut down last night, so we don't even know where the numbers would have grown from there. But they stayed above 60% every time we checked, every minute that we checked since we launched that poll. So that's a big, significant thing to keep in mind.
All right, thank you, Justin. So there's a couple of things before we transition to our General Assembly. So I know that these kinds of actions, these kinds of discussions can be scary. I know that these things are kind of outside of our comfort zones, but we always need to contextualize that those in Santa Cruz who are fighting right now, graduates and undergrads, are putting their everything on the line. They're putting their bodies on the line, they're putting their jobs on the line, their futures on the line. For all of us. It's not just about COLA at UC Santa Cruz, it's about us at Davis, it's about undergrads, it's about the future of this fucked up university, right? So, for those of us who are graduate students, staff, faculty, undergrads, now is the time for us to transition into a conversation about how are we going to answer the call that UC Santa Cruz started, how are we going to respond to police brutality, how are we going to respond to threats against international students? How are we going to respond to 230 TAs being fired? And how are we going to respond to us having to live lives of immiseration because the university will not recognize the value that we provide to it? So keep those questions in mind as we transition to this GA and decide what we're going to do, whether it be a grading strike, whether it be a full strike, whether it be whatever, right? So I'm going to turn it over to Amanda, who's going to tell us how these GAs are going to work.
I want people to stay.
Oh, yes. And so through this GA, right, a General Assembly is to wait for us all to come together and reach a consensus. We want folks to stick around because we want to keep this energy, right? It's such beautiful, powerful energy. Because we do want to deliver these demands. And the best way to deliver demands is if all of us come deliver it. So keep that in mind as we're having our conversations. Keep that energy up. And we can win this, we will win this, and there's nothing else that we can do but win when we have each other. We got us, and that's all that matters here.
Together! people here today at our peak. That is amazing. Your energy has been so awesome, and I think one of the themes that we've been hearing today obviously has been about the importance of coming together and the strength that we have whenever we're all working towards collective vision. So as we transition into the GA, my thought here, we need to separate out into, sorry, thank you. Just keep letting me know. So what I'd like to do is separate out into grad students, undergraduates, and then faculty that are here as well. And I'm thinking maybe we can go over into the beautiful little sunny areas in the grass to get a little bit warmed up. So maybe grad students over on this side, undergraduates over here, and faculty can be maybe in that middle area, or if faculty want to join either group, it's fine too. I'm not going to see you.
Can you like say left, right?
I'm sorry, my right. So everyone point over the direction I'm pointing in right now. That's where grad students are going to go in the grass. Now everyone point to the direction I'm pointing in. That's where undergrads are going to go. Down the center. Perfect, faculty. Excellent, excellent. So let's go ahead and just sort of break off into those groups, and I'm going to be leading grad students over on that side.